Are we streaming? Do I look pretty? I have no idea, because there's nothing on the screens. There we go. Well, that's loud. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Bad Decisions live stream. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Please let me know how the sound is. Hello, Sarah. My partner is currently indisposed. She will be here in just a minute. For those of you who are new to these kinds of things, welcome. These Bad Decision streams are what I would politely refer to as a drunken shit show, and I kind of enjoy them. Of all the live and written and staged videos that we do for the channel, this is my time to hang out with Sir Jessica, and for us to watch stuff, and to hang out with you guys. So, I look forward to these greatly. We need one more rule. So tonight we're watching Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And how drunk are you planning on getting? Well, I don't like to answer. I don't like to limit my options, Raphael. So I find that question offensive. I don't really find it offensive. Let me switch back over. Wow, I look super bright and washed out, but I look okay on this one. So, these streams, since we started doing them over here at Jessica's, have become, the name of the game is, what did Ian forget to bring this time? Because I have to bring all the equipment over here in order to do it, and this time, I forgot the green screen. But I brought the microphone, I also forgot the webcam. So, we're on the laptop webcam, which we've done before. I thought I had a digital copy of the movie. So, Tucker and Dale versus the Evil is on American Netflix. If you're in the States and you want to follow along with us. I'm going to angle that up slightly. Wow, the light. I'll figure something out. If you want to follow along with us, it's on American Netflix. I didn't check Amazon Prime, so I don't know if it's there. Usually they are not on both. We need another drinking rule. Can you guys read the rules, or is that too small? Should I blow that text box up? There's always a question of where to put that as well. Ian has been anti-non-American lately. I'm not sure what that means. Popped in to say hi. I can't find what you're watching today, so I'll probably not stay. Well, Catherine, I appreciate you stopping by. And I totally understand. After about 20 minutes, we tend to not watch the thing that we're watching anyway. It's more like an hour, would you say?
It fades in and out.
Welcome. So you thought I looked fancy.
Can they see me?
Yeah. We're figuring out if someone dies, you take a drink. Well, I have a drink for blood.
Okay.
So there's Shatsy Watsy.
Shatsy Watsy.
So we have a drink for blood. So far, the rules are Stupid Sexy 2 Dick, which I really enjoyed, and Trope Subversion, which the whole movie kind of is.
Yeah, but it happens.
They seem like the killers, but they're not.
Frequently in specific moments.
Sarah says, nice outfit.
Thank you.
Jim, are we watching a movie? No, Jim. If you want to watch Tucker and Dale, you should get a copy going right now, and then we hang out and watch the movie together.
Yes, I do have a nose ring now for us.
I don't particularly recommend just sitting here watching us watch the movie.
But you can.
But you can. You do you.
That is an option.
Yeah.
That you have. Oh.
Wow.
That was small. It's fine. And yes, Ian is also pretty. And
I put on a shirt with buttons.
Show off the fancy cup.
And she made sure I matched.
I don't match mine, but that's
Well,
okay.
you kind of match. Clink. So we haven't done one of these since October. I think what's been happening is between the Patreon, the Patreon hangout, the edit streams, the podcast, I get a little burned out being on camera.
And that's just Ian's life. I also have things going on, but
well, yes, yes,
but
that
Ian
too.
is a very busy man as of late, making lovely content for all of you to enjoy.
Well, there's a video that's 2 weeks late right now, but anyway.
And yes, Jess does have a slight bit of. I'm constantly running a low grade fever as a teacher. It is just nonstop until summer when I can heal.
It smells like a wet mop in here.
That's a Parks and Rec reference, not Ian commenting on how my apartment smells, which is lovely.
Dwemer, oh my lord, I have Netflix, can't remember my password. Well, get it recovered. So we haven't done one of these since October. Ordinarily, we do Cabin in the Woods for
I'm not trying to
the Valentine's Day stream.
I'm trying to
It's a family
put a candle
show.
out.
Jess.
I'm not sure.
Put them away, please.
I just realized that the angle was just putting my chest.
There's the delay.
There you go.
So we were going to start off with a reading.
Sorry. Oh, yes. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can quickly choose.
Did you text me the selections?
I did. It's on your Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. So because it's this is in celebration of Valentine's Day, and we're not watching Cabin in the Woods, but the last time we did this, we did a dramatic reading of messages from your OkCupid inbox.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have picked before we get started with Tucker and Dale, we have picked a short selection. 2 of the 3 of them are short.
And another one is, well, special.
Okay, so I should start with...
Yeah. I can't... It's not pulling up things for music-wise. Oh,
Well,
look,
it's
that.
probably because we're using all your internet. Yes, Jack remembers of the Leo moon. That one was terrific. Okay, you ready?
I should never have shared that with anyone because that gets quoted back to me so much.
So these are all first messages that gentlemen callers have sent you. These are their initiating messages.
Yes, this is first contact.
So this is first contact. Do you want kids? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's number 1. Here we can pause between. Okay.
So that was first contact.
That was first contact.
From a very fine gentleman.
A bit much.
I mean, that's usually how I go into initiating conversation with strangers, right?
Okay.
Do you want kids?
Number 2.
Yep, here we go.
Hi. You're really cute. I am a gentleman and nice, fun guy to hang out with. I have a good personality, great body, well endowed and good looking. Great in bed. You look great. I am interested in meeting you sometime soon for fun, laughs, and a good time together, and so we can get to know each other. I live in a town by myself. Text me.
Smart doesn't do that.
Yeah, we're not throwing anyone under the bus.
Yeah, please.
You know, it's just Valentine's Day. We're celebrating romance.
Good fun.
All right. And finally,
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little difficult to read. It was several pages.
All right, a little soft on this one. I gotta find it. I gotta get to the space.
Find your center.
I gotta get to the space. Are we ready? Anyways, I'm Derek. It's not Derek. I hope last message didn't sound like a troll or rude. I meant it with good intentions. I raid in WoW too. It's kind of my job since I make DBM. I'm fascinated about that 27-page paper you wrote on Final Fantasy VII. Was it about the story? The game design? A little bit of everything. Reading questions, I also notice you're big on video games like me. You hate baseball? Good, it's boring. Ha. You love to argue, but not like fighting, more like intellectual debate. Very fetish and kink friendly. Curious, active on FetLife at all. Love your pleasures, your cigs, your drugs, and orgasms. A real hedonist, really. Curious what all your vices are. Something tells me you'd like anything you tried, and have intellectual capacity to control self from going overboard. Your sex drive is massive, and something tells me few have truly challenged it. You get most of your orgasms from yourself, but you still hope you can find someone who can excite you in new ways, maybe even show you a thing or two about coming good. Tell me, how much do you know about orgasm control? Come on command. Religion? Children? Big nose, relaxed people is what you prefer, not uptight. You love thrills, danger even. Boring sucks. You want someone that gets your adrenaline pumping. But not all the time. An evening of chill smoking and gaming is good too, so you're quite versatile. Basically, you just don't want same thing all the time. All in all, you sound pretty fun, so I hope I can engage your interest some and see where a conversation might lead. If no, well, at least I will have been able to tell you how awesome you sound anyways. Sometimes even just a passing compliment is nice. Smiley face.
Passing. Dust in the wind.
Romance.
Yeah, I mean, it's alive.
That last one. Wow. So, Tucker and Dale versus the Evil.
Yeah, that was the first message. Or at least it's the first one that I saw, because it sounded like he had sent more than one. But, I don't know. And yes, I did write my undergrad thesis on Final Fantasy VII.
And it was 27 pages. Which, hey, I mean, that's impressive, and
it made me feel good about myself.
social skills equal 0.
Finally something even Ian's voice can't make sexy.
Hey!
How much do you know about orgasm control?
Yeah, actually, I think I went a little creepy there instead of romantic.
I mean, Lordy, what to do when the romance is gone?
Raythulu, how the hell do you not jump that one? Gots to get some of that.
I made a mistake.
So we do need one
The
more.
one that got away. That's what I call that message.
I mean, nothing really compares to Leo Moon.
No, that one was...
I really wish we had saved that one, because that one deserves a revisit.
I've read it and heard it quoted back to me so much that I feel like I have it memorized. It was, and correct me if you remember it differently, it was, I see you are a Leo. I, too, am of the Leo moon. I hear that Leos are into pee stuff. Please pee on me. And that was it. What was it?
That's a first message.
Did you see the one I got about the guy who was just like, I'd like to be your slave. I will do all of these things for you. You can even, like, beat me or
yeah.
I'll clean your house. But the most I'd be a slave for is a week, tops. And it was just like, okay.
No, I'm good.
Thank you for sharing.
So Tucker and Dale, we need one more rule. We have blood, stupid, sexy, two-dick, trope subversion, which the whole movie is, and drinking for donations, number 5. So number 4... drink when she burps.
No, that's not going to happen a lot.
No. Suggestions welcome. Misunderstanding between the hillbillies and the teens? Or we just say misunderstandings?
I think that's good because then the cops frequently misunderstand stuff too.
Okay. Misunderstandings.
Which would also tie into trope subversion sometimes.
Yeah. All right. So the rules look big enough. Hopefully y'all can see it. Sexual tension. Is there sexual tension in? I've only seen it once.
I don't think there's sexual tension, but I feel like there's like budding romance.
All right. Well,
this is a true romance movie, by the way, about falling in love with someone for who they are, not who they project to the world.
I think I missed that on my first run through of it, so I'm looking forward to picking up on that interpretation this time.
Yeah. We finally got Ian conned into watching a rom-com.
Is that what it is?
Under the guise of it being a horror movie.
We can watch rom-coms.
It's both.
I'm easy. Oh, and we got the buttons rolling.
He doesn't have 2 watches. One is a strap. It looks like it's just a strap.
It's a strap.
Why do you have a strap? Is that like a...
This is a Whoop fitness tracker. And this is a Android Wear watch.
I don't know. I'm not interested. So
they're not. They're basically Vans strapped to my wrist. That's all we'll say.
Okay.
So the way these work is obviously we are not allowed, because of copyright, to stream the movie into the stream. So we're going to go ahead and hit play here in a second, and hopefully you have your copy of it queued up either via Netflix or a download. I know it's on Google Play, Android Prime, so forth. And the other thing, too, is we're probably going to have to turn it down.
Oh.
So the mic doesn't pick it up.
Oh. Maybe that's good enough.
Yeah, we can hope. Here, we can bring this a little bit closer.
No. Let's leave it there. You're a big boy. You need your leg space.
I do.
Which I did clean out the bottom part a little so you can stretch your legs out like that.
I appreciate it.
I'll take away your buck.
I don't know. Is it working?
I don't know if it's working either because there's a delay.
Ian spent a whole lot of time.
I did. I was trying to make sure.
Programming these buttons. Up there it is. Okay. So.
Oh, ye of little faith.
So that you can see.
Except now it won't go away.
Oh, there we go. He made so many buttons.
It's like we haven't been doing this for years. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's jam.
And here we go with Tucker and Dale versus the Evil. Unfortunately, since I forgot both the webcam and the green screen, I also can't project some version of the movie on screen. So, you know, I'm a professional. You said you weren't going to push the buttons.
Yeah, but I don't like those buttons. I like my other buttons. The ones that I came up with.
That's the Riley sex face button.
Nothing happened.
We don't push that button. You didn't push it hard enough. You don't push the Riley sex face button unless you want us to drop the 35 viewers that we have. Oh, blood. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.
Ian did that one special for y'all. God, these kids are like the worst too.
What was the name of the game we played through with the terrible kids?
Is it my pawpaw in this?
Yes, Tim, no, that's Cabin in the Woods.
Oh.
Tim might be in. Tim DeZarn is her pawpaw, and
Yeah.
he's in Cabin. He's in. I saw him in 6 Feet Under, and I basically screamed at the screen.
I saw him in something too, and I screenshotted and sent it to you, but that was a while ago. I got really excited.
Okay, I stand corrected. You are a fucking genius.
Hey, Chuck, speed up, man. They're gonna pass us. Oh, Jesus.
Does this count as misunderstanding?
Yeah.
I do love his just blank staring face, though.
Hey, guys. We forgot the beer.
I mean, that's how I feel whenever I'm hanging out with people and there's no alcohol.
These feel. This and Cabin in
No!
the Woods feel very similar to me. Are there? Am I
Sometimes,
wrong?
yeah, sometimes I get them mixed up in their title, but I do that with, like, what? No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood, too. I can never remember which one's which.
I can see that.
Because this is technically a movie about a cabin in the woods, too, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's fine.
Prime isn't working for me. I'll talk to you later. Have fun. See you, Sarah. Arr.
God, I hate polo shirts, too. And anyone who wears polo shirts looks like that in my brain. Does this count as stupid, sexy two-day?
A little bit.
With
The
that
thing is,
look.
he's so handsome that I think it actually requires a little something
I don't know, I
to
feel like
make him look as pokey as he does here.
it's rare to have someone, man, woman, or whatever, who has both beautiful jawline and cheekbones. Just like perfect shaped head, you know?
Yeah.
And Alan Tudyk has a perfectly shaped head.
He's a beautiful
That's
man.
kind of a weird compliment to give somebody, isn't it? Your head shape is. Oh, pickled eggs! I have those in my fridge right
okay,
now.
sweet. The main place I know her
This is a
from is
misunderstanding because they're just at a small town gas station. It's not creepy.
the main place I know her from is from 30 Rock.
Pickle eggs, 6-pounder.
Oh god, 6 pounds of pickled eggs, and he's already eaten that many of them. It's like a quarter of the way empty now.
This is your average college girls. Ain't nothing average about that. You know something, Dale? She's just human. Why don't you go over there and talk to her? What in the world would I say? I don't know. Tell her that you got a vacation home. That'll probably impress her. Are you out of your mind?
I believe this is all trope subversion.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys like me fixing their toilets.
The hillbilly dudes have a vacation home. Talking about how girls are just people too.
More or less. You got a damn good heart.
Aww.
Two things right there.
That's 2 things.
It's like Jack and I talking to each other.
You got a damn.
You got a damn
heart.
good heart, Jack. I should be fixing her
Are you
toilets.
saying that Jack is Dale and you're Tucker? You're Alan Tudyk in the Jack's relationship of the
We're the slightly less prettier versions of Tucker and Dale. That's not true. Jack's beautiful.
I have not seen Picard yet. I'm waiting for a time when I have enough time to straight up binge it. Because that's what's going to happen.
Why did he bring the scythe?
Because he was just carrying it. He happened to be carrying it. It was...
You guys, go camping? Look, we don't want any trouble, alright? Just...
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. In the truck.
Jack, you got a good heart. I think we were having that conversation a couple
Damn
of
good
days
heart.
ago. Damn good heart. People be lucky to have you. Jack, you go on over there and you talk to them.
I'll get.
Told you, Tucker.
You guys going camping? Oh, he hates us. That's trope subversion. The pretty girls aren't going around like, I got him so fat. It's poor sweet Dale going, I hate my face.
I hate my face.
Oh.
I always get all stupid, my hands get clammy, and
Oh.
I'm like a big fat idiot. You know what your problem is? You got inferiority complex. No?
This is Jack and I talking. Jack, I love you. Can we go on a road trip in a pickup truck? Drinking beers.
Oh God, this is another misunderstanding. Because he's gonna try to get the beer up. Yep, here we go.
Guys, let me know how the sound is.
Was the movie too loud?
If the rules are big enough, if the movie's too loud. Yeah. And again, I'm sorry I don't have some reference on screen showing you where
This
we
is
are.
definitely misunderstanding right here. 'Cause
I've already-
now he's shirtless and
I've already finished my drink. Good thing I said I was going to go slow this time.
well, good thing this is basically just a cocktail, also,
Yeah, that's true.
except like a wine cocktail.
Champagne.
Where are you two headed?
Fine champagne.
To our vacation home on Moore's Lake.
Oh, I love that two friends just bought a house together too.
Look, Jack, his nipples are out too.
This is just, oh my God, it is so. I mean, Jack has a better beard than you. Dale has a better beard than Tucker. Jack's constantly shirtless. Dale.
Well, I don't know about constantly, but a fair amount.
I thought the other because you got broken turn signal. Oh, yes, sir. So you get that thing.
Yes, Beach Girl. We're starting with mimosas, and then we're going to a rosé
Le
halfway through.
pink vino. Ah. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was trying to sound posh.
It was about as accurate as your Australian accent.
Oi, the accent's great. Oi, Jack.
How? What? How?
This is a good life, huh? Oh, yeah. It's a good life, man.
Don't push the Riley button.
No, I'm not going to.
It's already a small stream.
What? So there's. Oh, you touched one. Wait.
I did when you did your Australian accent.
Oh. I almost snorted. You should start wearing overalls, and Jack should start wearing plaid. Jack, do you have any plaid?
It's perfect.
I'd look damn good in overalls. Plus, I can already do the southern. No, I can't.
Can't.
No, can't.
There you go. It's can't, not can't. It's can't. I can't.
Have you watched Knives Out yet?
Yeah, that was cute.
So good.
Saw it with me family
I was watching it again this morning while running.
while running. How do you watch things while running?
You put it on the treadmill.
Oh, I thought you were just like running.
All right, it was an elliptical. But anyway, I watched a little bit of it. Really good. Really, really
You're
good.
working out? God, what am I doing with my life? Oh, wait. Making pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Not taking down my Christmas tree.
Bye, 3.
That's what I'm doing.
My Netflix got out of sync with the stream. I don't know where we are. All right, here, we'll give a sync since we have to this time.
10:26.
10:26.
We paused.
We paused. We're at 10:26. Get to 10:26, Brand Yala. 10:26. And we're hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Play. There you go.
10:29. 10:30. 10:31.
Well, there's a lag
10:32.
anyway, so
Okay, well.
yeah, don't catch up.
Dreams really do come true.
Oh.
Is that sexual tension?
No, but that's foreshadowing. I guess that could kind of sexual tension.
All right.
I guess
It's not
so
really a
with
Robo Willow dream.
the shirt coming off and Alan Tudyk's laugh.
Clink.
Laugh. You guys want to hear a scary story? I've been that guy at the party.
I know. Trust me. We've been friends now for a long time.
Not that long.
Pretty long.
I mean, I'm still in my 20s, so.
It was 20 years ago today.
I'm in my 40s. Long
Okay.
time.
I love how.
The Memorial Day.
Did he just smoke weed through his inhaler?
No, he lit a cigarette, I think, and then inhaled
Came out here.
with his inhaler. Or is that a joint? I can't tell. Yeah, that's a joint.
Oh, that's a joint. Okay.
So yeah, he did.
He's shotgunning inhaler and his weed.
Why your feet are stomping. I can't remember. So, I don't want to give spoilers though. I don't want to, in case people haven't actually seen the movie. I couldn't remember who this guy was, but then I just totally remembered.
Jack says, not for long, Jess. 30s are creeping up on you. You're getting older each day.
Jack, are you saying that I look old? Are you telling me I look fat and old and wrinkled?
So, the sepia tone is their perspective?
Oh, blood.
Oh, yes, blood. Drink. They're coming to get you, Barbara. I lost track of what's happening.
So this is he's telling the scary
Oh, this is a scary story.
about the woods that they're in.
The rest of them just disappeared. And their bodies
Are
buried beneath us. Hey, there's a lake back there. Who wants to go skating?
Did he just run back and then smell the toilet paper? It looked like he...
Well, sometimes you gotta make sure it's clean.
I don't know.
Don't judge me.
That's okay. Chuck, you take that. That's yours.
Oh, the last beer.
You and Jack.
Jack, I'd give you the last beer. Especially if it were Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Do not even think about it. What you just said.
Are you serious?
What I just say.
I don't think you would slap Jack's hand like that if he
No, I
was
wouldn't.
reaching for the last beer, though. You're like, excuse me.
Hello? Someone there? Guys?
Oh, right.
God, Chad,
Of course his name is Chad. Why are they all named
He's
Chad?
such a Chad.
it wasn't.
And he's got his shirt up like a Chad.
Was that a joke when this movie came out? Was that a thing? That
No,
was a
I think
thing?
Chads are, if you're a Chad from a horror movie, it's a particular kind of trope.
Like you better than everyone else.
Chads are the posh ones who go out and get killed.
Only because I get it. I mean, you are better than everyone else. You and I, Allie, are cut from a different cloth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever met someone who is actually like this guy, though?
Yeah.
We are better than everyone else.
Glad that we have this chance to get to know.
Well, that's part of the Chad trope, is being super
Look,
classist.
now his collar is popped.
His collar's been popped the whole time.
Nuh-uh, not when they're in the gas
can't-
station.
You can't be a Chad and not have a popped collar.
Why stop?
Because she said stop.
Each other.
She just goes,
The only thing is that I've seen that work.
Come on, Allie, come on.
I've seen that work. I've seen Chads when I was in college who used lines like that successfully.
Really?
Yeah, I lived with a Chad.
The you and I.
Well, he doesn't talk like a serial killer, but he talks so cool, like a Chad. I was never jealous of a Chad. I was just always confused when it worked.
Are you talking about Chad? Like, literally his name's Chad, or like...
He was a Chad. His name was not Chad.
Okay. I knew a Chad. He was not a Chad. But I've known several Chads.
You've known several Chads.
Luckily, not so many Chads in my adult life.
Yeah!
He covered his eyes.
Dale covered his eyes.
Damn it, Bill, what the hell is the matter with you? Me, what'd I do?
When you see a college girl prancing around in front of you half naked, you do not yell out my name. You're hopeless. Do you know that? You're hopeless.
She ain't come up yet.
Aww. Hey, lady. There are Chads, there are Karens, and sometimes they hook up. Oh, God. This misunderstanding.
Yeah, and trope subversion.
Yeah.
Clink. Cheers, everyone. I think just how there are Chads, there are Karens. And sometimes... Oh,
I just
good
read
point.
that.
Chad and Karen. Chad and Karen occasionally like each other.
Of course he's throwing axes.
So I don't know the Karen trope. What are the tropes of the Karen?
Karen is the, like...
Or the characteristics of the Karen, rather.
It's kind of the one who complains to the manager.
I want to talk to your supervisor.
Yeah, like that kind of person. Or I don't know. I'm like blanking on examples, but I've seen so many.
Well, Karen, we're talking about the Karen trope, not you specifically, we promise. We wouldn't be rude like that. Can we do this?
Oi, I am a Karen. It's okay. We're not talking. We don't mean you. My aunt is a Karen, but...
We should do Buffy next month. You want to do a Buffy Angel episode with Maudry?
Maudry.
I was going to say Mrs. Audrey, and then it came out Maudry, because I was like, she's not a Mrs. Dad.
Misunderstanding, trope subversion.
How do you guys feel about the Friends reunion? Friends was my generation. I love the show, but I'm not necessarily big on nostalgia anymore.
About the what?
The Friends reunion?
There's a Friends reunion?
Exactly.
Why do they keep doing these?
The Cardinal Art says, my name is Karen and my ex is a Chad. My son thinks it's funny too. That is awesome. I will drink for that, Karen.
To Karen and the ex-Chad.
To all the Karens and Chads that may be watching, we're not making fun of you. Just because you're a Karen or a Chad doesn't mean you're a Karen or a Chad. Chad. You're so totally Chad.
Sorry, it's more like Chad and Karen. Right? I have to say it like that. Karens are victims of MLMs.
Oh, multi-level marketing.
Is that what that means?
Yeah,
I was
MLM.
like, I don't know what that is, so I will not acknowledge it.
Like Amway.
Amway? What's Amway?
It's when your friends sit you down and say, I have this wonderful business proposal. What it is you get a bunch of product, and then you distribute
like Mary
it to
Kay
people.
or
Yeah,
something?
exactly.
Yeah.
My mom was a Mary Kay lady.
Avon calling! That's a quote from Edward Scissorhands. Which, that should be one that we watch on a stream, Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, whenever we watch anything non-Buffy...
Oh, look, he tried to put flowers on the... Oh!
Whenever we watch anything non-Buffy, it's just going to be a small group of us, but I don't mind. I just like doing this. We could watch Dr. Horrible after this. Is it on Plex? Does the Plex version work now? I think I fixed it.
I bought it on Amazon Prime a while
Okay.
ago, so I have it there.
Let's watch Dr. Horrible after this.
He's trying really hard to have proper grammar when he talks through.
Swimming with your friends, and then you climbed up under a bunch of rocks, and you slipped and fell and banged your head, and then you fell into the water. And then I dove in and rescued you.
She fell into the water, but her hair is still perfectly curled.
No, what? No. We're fine.
That's not what hair does. Do you know what my hair looks like if I don't do stuff to it?
Me too.
It's not even frizzy. It's not curly, not straight. It's just
Just poofy.
just poof. It's a poof. Poof. Your hair does that.
I get bed head. It's more like bed beard, but I get it.
Yeah, bed beard.
I do get
fine.
headphone head.
Oh,
So-
yeah, where it gets flat right
No,
here. or
no.
something.
Well, I have that, and then I have just this
Oh,
little
the-
totally flattened thing of puffy hair up top, and then it's straight up, and then it's straight up in the back.
That's fine.
Oh, that's Jangers. That's my dog.
Jangers. That's a good dog name.
Big old marshmallow. You can just pat him right on the nose.
Jangers.
I know. Anyway, I'm sorry about all the mess out here. You know, Tucker just bought this place, and you know, yeah, I'm sure it doesn't look like much to a high class girl like you, but you know, we
Oh,
Has he been in any other stuff?
but
I don't know. I don't recognize him from anything else.
How has Alan Tudyk not been in a billion things?
What's your name?
Well, he has, just as like a voice actor.
Yeah, he's the wacky best friend character.
my name was Dave.
He's the male equivalent of that.
Let's call me Allie.
Well, it's a real pleasure to meet
So,
you, Allie.
Tyler.
And if you need anything else, you just holler for me. I'll be right in the little room here.
Yeah, I don't know what any of these are.
Dale,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
do you guys have anything to do around here?
Do you like board games?
What kind do you have?
Got this one right here. Trivia.
Oh, and we should do a Buffy board game stream at some point.
Trivia.
Come on, 4 to 7. I'm waiting, dude.
I think we should have a trivia live stream.
Walk, bitch.
I don't know how it would work, but everybody loves trivia. Especially when you're good at it.
Damn Romeo.
Aww. Always the bridesmaid.
Typical Ian.
Yep. I marry him. I don't get married.
Is this? Oh, okay. This kid's about to. Here it goes. Oh, that's right.
What's it? Oh, the bees.
So this is misunderstanding
Yeah.
for sure.
Cheers. Clink. Cheers, everyone.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, Cardinal Art. I've watched both seasons of Con Man.
Con Man?
Yeah, it's Alan Tudyk's show he wrote about being an actor from a short-lived sci-fi show that has to go to conventions all the time.
Oh.
It's very good. Nathan Fillion's in it, a bunch of people.
Well.
That's blood. Blood.
I like to think this kid understood why
He got
was-
he got it at the last minute. Oh.
and then
Big roll. 5.
Giver. What is this hat? I don't get it.
Who was the 5th president of the United States?
Oh, that's too easy. That's James Monroe.
God, you were right again. You were killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I got this weird brain where I'm done with stuff.
Brandiala. Yes, there are 2 Buffy board games. And thanks to Donut Dan, a subscriber, I have both of them.
You've played them before, though,
I've played one of them before. The Tops one that has cards, I've not played yet.
I haven't played any of
So,
them.
what is it?
I'm getting my back.
Hello, cutie.
Just have a little bit of stupid sexy Spike this stream.
No, we
that's
don't push
me.
the Riley sex button.
That's my face whenever I see Spike, though.
I just think that so many of the major problems.
Jack says there's also a Buffy D&D campaign.
What? That sounds fun.
I always thought that I'd make a really good parent.
That's a thing we should do.
My parents do the same thing. I should probably just give up.
No, I think you can do whatever you want.
I love that their first conversation also
It's
is
him encouraging her to...
follow her academic pursuits.
Whatever your face.
That's a trope subversion.
Yeah. I need more.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose, you idiot. I might have avoided if you were out there helping me.
Yeah.
We came out here to work.
It was my fault. I stopped putting into play.
No, that's not true. It was my fault.
Do they need more?
Yes, please.
I'll come over there and I'll pull those stingers out of your face and I'll help you with whatever you want.
All right, I'll drop that picture.
Okay?
Uh-uh.
They really do. Don't worry.
Be careful, be careful.
They really got you.
So your friend got burned.
Was he pulling the stingers out?
Yeah.
Because he was running like a bat out of hell.
Is the whole joke that Southerners are intellectuals? Oh yeah, I wonder how much of the movies doesn't make sense if you're not from the States.
We'll go find your friend.
And don't understand the Southern hick trope.
Oh.
They're,
Well,
not everything's a trope
I feel
stereotype.
like there's a Southern hick trope in every country where it's just people who live rural lives instead of suburban or urban lives are considered.
The Pokies.
Yeah.
Be careful of it,
What's
okay?
What's the Australian Southern hick trope
Yeah, is there an Australian
or
hillbilly?
stereotype?
Is that a thing?
Real people person.
A-Train Iron Tracks. Love your name. Very, very strong and powerful. Is this your first viewing of this excellent film? This would be my second viewing.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I've watched
We've-
it once.
We've seen it together
That
before.
might be the only time I've watched it.
No, because we talked during the whole thing.
Well, yeah, that might be the only time I've watched it.
So you don't know the plot.
Not really.
Get to the road and try to catch right out of here.
You don't need to run out of here. Don't you get it?
Oh, the Chad is going to take over.
Against them.
It's time. It's time
Bogans.
Bogans. Well, that's a good name for them.
Good morning, Germany. It's good morning for Camden. Good morning. Der Alte Trekkie. Guten Tag. How are you? We're good. If we want, we can do a pause so you guys can make sure we're all in sync with Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
College girl like that, and I was
If you're looking for that kind of thing, let me know and we'll do it. Don't pause it.
Something wrong with his brain.
tells it. Well, I'll tell you what. When we get back, I'll finish her off real quick, and then we'll get back to work, okay?
I'll finish her off.
Somebody was just here.
Ugh, poor guy.
Now that's how you make beautiful two-dick unattractive. Lots,
mean, you can-
lots of stings.
You can do that for anyone.
How are the two of us doing? How are we doing?
Oh, he shouldn't have grabbed an axe while I first started.
Duralta, we're doing great.
Yes.
I do loves me a bad decision stream.
With what?
It's a good decision stream.
Yeah.
It's a Valentine's Day stream. Except belated, because everything we do is late. So,
Well, that kind of fits with Bloody Valentine's Day. And yes, everything is always late.
no.
The popped collar identifies the
We
Chad.
got your... Aw. But have you noticed how his collar keeps getting more and more
more
up?
popped
Yeah.
as he gets more Chad.
Yeah.
Never seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It is so similar to Cabin in the Woods.
Except,
I think it's funnier than Cabin in the Woods.
yeah, Cabin in the Woods, I think, is a smarter movie. And
Cabin
this
in the
one's
Woods is
more,
smarter.
definitely more of a comedy.
Yeah.
Left him a note. We got your friend!
Oh, I'm digging a shitter hole. I'm digging a crapper hole. It's a hole. It's a shit house. Crap house.
House home.
An outhouse hole.
Like how there's no way to make it sound
No.
good.
This is where the poop goes.
I never want to farm. It's either help out or get out.
That's a subversion of trope too.
Yeah, because she's
helping build the
She's
shithole.
the college pretty girl, but she's instead jumping in the shithole.
So you gonna help me?
Wouldn't Bloody Valentine be more fitting? There's a movie called Bloody Valentine.
With Jensen Ackles. Oh yes, I watched that one with Audrey. She showed it to me. I didn't know it existed either until then.
Well, we should probably do that next year.
I can't exactly remember the plot of it, but this is misunderstanding. He's making her dig her own grave.
Clink.
There's a lot. This whole movie is just one giant misunderstanding.
I think this might be too much orange juice for me. I'm gonna switch to wine after this. I'm not used to this much mimosa.
It wasn't even half and half. And I can't finish that by myself. We've got like one more each.
All right, one more.
And I've got Tums. You can eat Tums.
They're all
like
I've
Valentine's Day Tums.
never seen Cabin in the Woods. Not a big horror fan. Big wuss. Buffy and Angel are quasi. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Oh god, he smacked her in the head with a shovel. And then this kid. Blood. Why do these college kids keep killing themselves all over our property? Do you remember that quote?
No.
Here it goes. Here goes another.
It's,
Here goes another. Blood.
Ah! Well, if you never watched Cabin in the Woods or Tucker and Dale, these streams are a good opportunity to do it.
I also think they're a good back-to-back watch, too.
That's a lot.
No, not for
comedic horror.
not for a live stream.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
just like in general, if you're looking for fun stuff to binge, I think those are good ones. Cabin in the Woods, definitely.
She got knocked down, fell into the shitter hole right next to me. Is that your blood? What? No, it's college kid blood.
It's college kid blood. Oh, don't cry.
Alright. I know what this is. Look. This is a suicide pact. These kids are coming out here and they're killing themselves all over the woods. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. We have got to hide all of the sharp objects. You know what else, Tucker? Tucker! I think they're trying to kill her too. Yeah. Think about it, that's why they acted so funny after we saved her, because they want her dead. Why? It's good that you don't know. It's good that I don't know, because if we knew, then they would want to kill us too. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so what do we we go to the police? Call the police? Yeah. Tell them what? Oh, I would tell them what happened.
You don't remember this?
No.
Oh, howdy ho, officer. We've had a doozy of a day. Everyone minding their own business. Just doing some chores around the house when kids started killing themselves all over my property. Well, that's what happened, Tucker. You're not to be a moron to believe that. It doesn't matter what happened. What matters is what looks like what happened and what looks like.
Well, hi-ho, officer. We have had a doozy of a day.
Did we have an opportunity to watch Phantomas?
Phantom.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, what is that?
And no, not the missus.
Oh, am I the missus?
No.
No.
Like,
I mean, I'm a Mrs.
right. You're definitely a Mrs.
We just gotta get out of here. What the hell are we still doing here? How are we gonna get
Fantas.
Take one. There's the truck off with the truck. Well, then let's walk. 40 miles. Maybe you should have thought of that before you wore your stripper shit.
Okay, we got to shut up.
Fantas.
All right, listen, we gotta work together. Okay?
Why doesn't she clean the blood off her face?
Whose stupid idea was this?
Chad.
Chad.
It's more up. See? It's like all the way up.
The Chad's taking command.
And everybody freaks out. But do you know how lucky you are?
Like, why?
French crime comedy thriller. We'll take a look.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
These are just, like, what are some weird fashion trends that you're glad don't exist
mullet.
anymore? The mullet. Well, that one made a comeback briefly.
Did it?
Yeah, for, like, college hipsters, weirdly enough. Like, the coffee shop mullet, the indie rock band mullet.
Plaid.
Plaid's never gone away.
Yeah, but you weren't in high school during the grunge times.
That's fucked up.
Why or what? They're all
I
trying
had
to
lots.
pretend to be part of a Scottish clan.
They all pretended to be lumberjacks from Seattle, including me. I had a grunge phase.
What did you look like in your grunge phase?
The first T-shirt I ever bought was a Pearl Jam Versus T-shirt, and then a Nirvana concert shirt to a concert I'd never been to.
Hold on. Let me clear this up.
What?
Jack, I am of the Leo moon, yes, but that doesn't have any implications.
That's racist if you think that.
And when I say missus, I mean like MISSUS, the missus, right? Not mistress. Mistress has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Let's not say mistress either. Let's just say,
Jack's more my missus than you are my
yeah,
missus.
no, Jack's your mistress.
Jack, yeah, my Mrs. Mistress.
Mistress Jack. I am a
All right, they're not charging me for this.
queen.
There you go.
I'm gonna wedge it for that second. Pull him out.
I'm more of a duke, or like a jester, duke.
15 years ago, it was really popular for dudes to wear pink shirts. No, I do remember that.
Pearl
It
Jam
was like,
broke the stream.
Blood. Sorry.
If the stream's lagging for you, definitely do a refresh. Clink. My Pearl Jam story broke the
Mistress
stream.
is definitely of the Leo moon. Ugh. Wait. If Mistress is of the Leo moon and Jack's your mistress, Jack, what are you implying here? Ooh la la.
His hair's not the only thing that's golden.
Ew. No.
I'll handle this.
Forgot about. This is great.
Good to see you again. Yeah. We've had a doozy of a day.
I like-
Real doozy. There we were. Yep.
There's no good way.
Some improvements to my new house. The new house? When all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these kids started killing.
Did you see that queen cat stretch that Jareth just did? I love when cats stretch and they just like stretch one paw forward like a salute.
Cats are like babies. You love yours and don't really care about most other people's.
I love everybody's cat. Look who's here.
He's such a lion.
He's a good kitty.
You must think that I'm some kind of moron who believes a story like that. No. Oh, no, sir. Not a moron. Just open.
If you've got ginger colored pee, you should see a doctor. Accurate!
What? You say you were just working when this kid ran up.
Okay. He's probably had enough.
Fact.
He's probably ready to.
I think maybe they might be trying to kill the girl that we have.
I don't want him.
Inside.
I don't want. Hi.
Hello.
The kitty's name is Jareth.
What was my Christmas gift this year?
You say she's unconscious? Yeah, she's in
Shirt with my cat on it. It's perfect.
You better show me what you done.
How? What? How? 3 excellent questions.
Oh, I should have been like, it's Jareth, my cat.
Hello, cutie.
That's right.
What are they doing?
No, he's taking the cop in so that he can look at the girl because they're trying to prove they're not trying to kill them.
Oh, thank God. I told you boys to stay away from this place. But you just didn't listen, did you?
Oh, is this where he dies?
You're looking at least
Yeah.
you can't-
Do you remember how? Do you remember how?
The post that fell over?
With all the nails in it?
Yeah.
A psycho killer.
Yes. Which is a misunderstanding.
Hard to say. Looks deceiving.
Woo! Sorry, I was watching. I wasn't paying attention. I just overflowed.
I'll drink for the party foul. Your partner in crime just quoted Catwoman the movie. I love the Catwoman movie.
The one where she plays basketball with the dude, and the one where she eats tuna, like
I've not seen it.
the one with Halle Berry. You've seen it.
No, I haven't.
Well, you've seen the horrible quotes. Just splash this mimosa off my dress. Because I am a lady. Aww. Oh, God. So stupid!
Bink.
You gotta take the safety off. There's something else. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Alright, we're done. Mimosas are finished.
Oh, let's save her. Oh, let's save her.
Well,
At least she's still alive.
it's good while it lasted.
Yeah.
It was a nighttime brunch.
This whole thing on her. I'm blaming this whole thing on you. You know what, Tucker? None of this would have happened if we hadn't gone fishing. That isn't even an option. I don't
It's-
even like fishing. You know,
Oh.
I think that movie did get a Razzie, and I think Halle Berry showed up to receive the Razzie, which I think is awesome.
What's a Razzie? Is the
worst
fate,
movies of the year award.
I mean, as far as like Batman-y movies go, it might be the worst one, but those are the fun ones to
Well, the
watch.
competitive one is Batman and Robin.
Ugh, that's the best one. I don't know what
Chill.
you're talking about. You forgot the first part of it.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody, chill! What killed the dinosaurs?
It's
The Ice Age! As I told
Aw.
Lady Freeze when I pulled her plug, this is a one-woman show. I can quote so much of that movie.
I've seen it one time in the theater, and I was a huge Batman fan.
But that one is the one I've seen the most. That one is like...
You've seen that one the most?
I loved it. It came out when I was a small child. I was like 7 years old, and it was perfect.
So you were the target audience, the only target audience that
I
that
sat and I
worked
watched
for.
it, and I was like, oh my god, I love Batman. This is great.
Think of them like moving 2x4s.
And then we got sad Dark Knight, and I was like, ugh, Batman's depressed now. I don't like it.
Tom Green showed up for his Freddy Got Fingered Razzie and gave a speech. Well, that makes sense.
Go out the back door.
Of course, Tom Green would do that.
You know, try not to shoot me.
okay, I'll try.
All right. What the fuck is taking so long?
Just shooting nails. Oh, he's providing the diversion while he goes and does a thing. Yeah, I already lost what some of the plot was.
I'm not a fan of this whole Batman needs to be grim and gritty.
They're ultra tricky. I agree. Batman is a comic book. That means it's supposed to couch those heavy themes within something that's light.
Watchmen's a comic book.
That's why, what do you call it? What was it called?
Watchmen.
Tim Burton's Batman is probably the best of the Batman. Batman's? Batman's. That's the best one. Oh.
So I need to get Jack a puppy.
Yeah. Oh, Jangles. Jangers, not Jangles. Jangers. That's a really good dog name.
That's a really good dog name.
Jangers. I don't know about you. I'm feeling a little bit of the
You feeling the mimosa?
brunch buzz.
I am not.
Well, usually you're drinking whiskey.
True. Also, I'm twice your size.
And you have twice the heart, too.
Aww,
And
that's
twice
not true.
the personality.
That's definitely not true.
And twice the... I'm trying to think of other compliments. Head size? That's not
Glasses.
I mean, I have glasses, too. They're right here. You should try them on.
I think we definitely lost the thread of the movie.
Oh, that's fine. Does Ian look like a hipster in my glasses? I think he looks smart. I know I'm blind. I'm sorry. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. I'm at a negative 5.75 right now. Do you know yours?
No, I think mine are worse, but something in one of your eyes, like your stigmatism, is worse.
Are you nearsighted? Or farsighted? Or astigmatism? What are
I'm
you?
the one where you can't see, I can't read the subtitles.
Putting your glasses on felt like a headache.
Hey Russell, welcome, welcome.
I've never stood so close to pure evil before.
Ew. What? Ew, that's...
He's being a Chad.
Oh!
I know you kids are having fun, but I am not a thrill seeker. Alright, look. Just let me go. Just let me go. I can get my cooler. Hey, I got 10 to 12 beers in there. They're yours. They're all nice right now, man.
Oh.
This is for money. No!
What did he... I don't
He
even
cut his
remember.
hand off.
His whole hand?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I guess this is the moment where the college kids officially become the bad guys, is the tropes of version.
Well, Chad is always been...
Chad's the bad guy, yeah.
That was obvious from his first interaction with the one girl where he... being creepy.
Well, can't really say.
Oh.
It was so awful. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry.
To cry sometimes.
Oh, that's right. She was studying psychology,
Just let it out. It's okay.
I think. That sounds familiar? And her parents were telling her that that was a dumb thing to pursue.
He's a giver. That's the hat.
Giver. I don't get it.
He's a giver.
Giver.
Now tell me what happened.
Unless it's a sexual thing.
Well,
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
But I do like that he's a giver.
Some of your friends take medication
Why?
because I think they forgot to take it.
Oh, they cut his fingers off.
Where are they?
All of
Up
them?
here, somewhere right
No,
now.
just one hand.
My best friend and my dad.
I don't understand what you're talking
I
about.
don't know. It doesn't make any sense. That's what the truth is. I mean, it's like all your friends just decided to go nuts all at the same time.
The last thing I remember, I saw Chad. And then Todd was running at us. And
That's right, she got smacked in the head with a shovel, and that's the last thing she remembers, was before everyone killed themselves.
And then they started killing themselves. And then they tried to kill us. And now they're going after my dog. I guess they just like kill.
no, there must be some kind of mistake. My friends would never hurt anyone.
Well, Chad would.
Chadwood.
He's so scared!
He's a Chad.
Oh, look at how scared.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
It sure sounds like someone does.
I'm gonna go talk to them, okay? Just stay there.
Well, no.
It's all just a big misunderstanding. We'll clear it right up.
No, Elsie, don't go there. Elsie, don't go. You know what it's like out there.
Why does she have her pants unbuttoned and folded down? Is that a college kid thing?
I mean, it's... Just say it's an unusual amount of midriff. Is it not?
I don't know, maybe not for the I don't know, like you could wear your pants like that.
No.
Probably.
I'm not showing off that much midriff.
I mean, I do that to my pants sometimes after I've eaten a lot of pizza or Chipotle.
Oh my God. They cut off his bowling fingers. There's no right there.
Subversion of trope. He's the scared one and she has to read the note.
We should drink whenever we say Chad.
Todd.
Chad.
Now we got your friend. Try and get him. How long was I out for?
Monique says, Jess, props on your outfit.
Thank you. I appreciate recognition.
As you pose. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It's so nice.
It feels good to be acknowledged for the hard work.
Oh, Beach Girl. Drink.
For what?
For a donation.
Aw.
I'll switch over to wine.
When we first saw you guys,
Sorry.
Aw. Misjudgment.
I'm really sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's my fault. I should have known such a guy like you.
Oh, and we forgot.
The dance of capitalist superiority.
Do the dance of capitalism. Clink. Thank you, Beach Girl. Cheers.
Thank you.
Happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day.
And Merry Christmas.
And yes.
And Happy Catterday.
Well, the rosé after the orange juice is a little tart, a little bitter.
Aw, someone gave the stream a thumbs down.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm gonna do it now.
You're gonna thumbs down our stream?
Wait. Had you thumbs up?
Of course.
That's like when I like my own comments and stuff.
I
You're
know.
Like, you can't do that, Jess. You're not allowed to like your own stuff.
I signed in. The stream had 1 thumbs down and no thumbs up. I'm human. Of course, I was like, at least I'll be at 0.
The guy who sent the message. The one who is here. Never mind. We don't.
Thank you for the thumbs up, Monique.
Oh.
Liking your own vids feels a bit cheap.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I like my own stuff all the time. Why would I say it or post it if I don't like it?
Yeah, they put the like there. You're like, of course I like my tweet. I wrote it.
Of course, I like this picture that I put up of myself. That's why I put it up. I like it.
Some serious issues.
Oh no. Let's get you down from there.
Wait.
Sorry about that. Vacation sucks.
Does anyone else die? I can't remember.
Yes. I think Chad has to die.
Well, that's a given. But,
'Cause
like...
he's a Chad.
Remember back in the day when everyone liked throwing comments? Yeah, like on MySpace. That was great.
Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. We weren't baiting. It's just someone asked about it. I appreciate it.
Whispering. There's no one else here. This is really freaky.
What have they done to you, Allie?
I haven't done anything. Chad, this has all been a
Chad.
huge misunderstanding.
Chad and
Chad,
misunderstanding.
it's a huge misunderstanding, Chad.
What? No. Chad. Stop.
How can anyone, overreact so much?
He's a Chad.
We're on vacation home. You guys have to listen to me, okay? Tucker and Dale did not mean to hurt anyone. They're really nice.
You have no idea what this is all about.
Oh my god,
And since he's a classist, it now adds up.
it's flipped even more. Like, the corners used to be down a little bit.
It's full, yeah.
full
His collar is fully popped.
full Chad.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain this is all
Full
a
Chad.
big misunderstanding. Tucker and Dale have been nothing but gentlemen to me this entire time. Well, you guys have been running around terrorizing. But they started this. Doing what? Saving my life?
Oh, I missed that.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
I remember
Ian, you'll be proud to know that not only do I have a job I really like that pays, but I found a writing process that's been working really well for me.
That's awesome,
Excellent.
Monique.
Congratulations, Monique. By the way, Monday, speaking of writing process, Monday on the podcast, Lonnie and I will be talking about my New Year's resolution to write a novel. And writing process, and she's very smart about all those things. You can see Jess is very excited.
Sorry.
Podcast of the Nerd, for anyone interested. It'll be back on Monday.
Chad Scott.
But congratulations, Monique.
Okay, Allie? Did he just call you Allie?
Wait. Everyone just stop for a second and let's talk this out, okay? Nobody
That's right. She's doing her psychology thing. She's trying really hard to...
Body perk.
Wait. How about I make some tea and we all sit and talk this out?
Oh, yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Oh.
Quicker sandwiches. I'm gonna get a beer.
Okay, Chad, you sit here, okay?
Where's the blonde girl? The other blonde girl.
You
Blonde
sit
girl
and
number
talk.
2.
Isn't she dead? No.
I don't think so.
Gonna get some tea.
Oh, did they still have Jangers?
Jangers is roaming around the trees.
Is that chamomile tea? Because I can't have that. It fucks with my asthma.
And it's Earl Grey.
Oh, I love Earl Grey. It's great.
Here's what we're gonna do. I want you each to tell your side of the story. And as you're listening to the other person...
Oh, the asthma. I forgot. That's going to come into play later. Do you remember that?
Okay?
No, I don't.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Now it's important that we communicate our feelings and understand each other's perspective before any progress...
Monique says, oh yeah, you're going to write a novel. This is going to be fun. Well, at least someone thinks it's going to be fun.
I mean, I think it's going to be fun, too.
Well, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me.
Oh. Thought you were just giving me a hard time.
No. Mommy had lots of tips about not trying to control the outcome and writing bad on purpose, but just to dump and get more out. It's all in the podcast. We already recorded it.
Cool. Sounds good.
And I talked about my script blockages that happen every time, and she had some tips and ideas.
Script blockages.
Yeah.
Oh, blood.
Blood. Clink. It's good. Oh, so the story he told was real?
It's the story of his parents.
They're giving Chad motivation.
You don't remember any of this.
No.
She fought back and she escaped. But my father wasn't so lucky.
Why do they look like Tucker and Dale?
Because that's how the kids are picturing it in
Oh,
their
because
brains.
got it.
It's a really cool story, Chad, but that doesn't have anything to do with these guys.
My mother was already institutionalized. I grew up hearing that story from my grandmother.
Okay. Thank you for sharing with us, Chad.
But that has no bearing on, like, the present. Like, just because... Like, right?
Yeah, it's an irrelevant detail.
I guess, no, but I guess it's irrelevant to why he hates Tucker and Dale so much.
Why are you hitting me? My parents were dicks. Okay.
No.
Why are you hitting me?
Because his parents were hit by people that were of the same class and background as you. That's what it is.
Oh, and there's gasoline all over the house. I do remember there's a fire.
No. No way. They're fucking trapped.
Okay, so these guys are still alive.
Dwemer says, "All right, I'm just gonna say it. I like Chad's shirt." Dwemer, you're such a Chad.
Only Chads like Chad shirts.
Well, first of all,
No, don't do it. Don't you do it. I can't look at you anymore.
sorry.
That just looks weird. But if I make it a little more sexy,
Secondly, I didn't have
there we go.
Hey, I mean, I would have been
Now I look like a total Chad, or Chad's dad.
You, but it was definitely
It's Chad.
I can't
To Chad.
To Chad.
can't even hurt a fish. I just can't do it.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Chad? I'm just here to chat.
Someone late to the stream. Who the fuck is
It's
Chad?
Monique. What is this Chad? Ian, put your collar down.
No, you don't mess with Chad's collar.
Really, I'm like angry now. Oh. Blood.
All right.
But see? They are just killing each other. There we go.
George says, "Oh God, Ian."
It's still unbuttoned. Did you unbutton it more?
No. You can't put this away. Once it's out, you can't unring that bell.
Oh God, Ian. That's just... Oh God. Oh my God.
Hey, it's you in a fire. What happened?
The house blew up because they fire spread to their kerosene pile.
So all the college kids died?
Well,
What? No. This not true. Say that. I thought you did a great job.
she doesn't even care about her friends being dead now. Chad's alive.
Guys? I think that we should go to the pickup truck right now.
Wait. Maybe we should help him.
That's great.
He's
The
gone full
the
Chad!
inhaler and the full Chad.
Full Chad!
I think I still like Cabin in the Woods better.
I don't know.
I think based on your review there, you like Cabin in the Woods better too.
No. I just started drinking later in the day. If I had been drinking all day. Because we didn't pregame before we started.
The cabin isn't the only thing on fire. Charlie, I don't know if you meant that about me, but I'm going to pretend that you meant that about me.
That was a lot of orange juice. Can I have pink wine? Oh.
We got his and hers this time.
Ugh.
You want me to open it for you?
I'm strong.
I know you're strong.
Strong girl!
Why do we have to make this a feminist thing?
It's actually not a feminist thing. I'm not strong. I'm very potently weak.
It's just trying to be polite. Is Ian getting cold? Oh, sorry. Stop looking, everyone. I'm not making you look at the lusciousness. This means people like her don't mix. That's not true. God, I love Alan Tudyk. Do you remember his panel?
Yeah.
It was the most amazing panel I've ever been to, ever.
Out of...
The dude with the podcast on stage who was there to interview him, and he walks out and is just like, everyone jump on the microphone, here, and takes questions.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the dude sitting there because I was like, oh, that's me. That's some version of me
That's
up there.
his job. That's
Yeah.
what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he was supposed to be there to interview. He's like, I get to interview Alan Tudyk on stage, which is the way I was about Sean Marr.
Yeah, but Jack and I
Except he
did
didn't
a
have a
really
beard to
good
stroke.
job coming up with the questions
You guys
for
did.
Sean Mark.
I did a good job stroking my beard in a creepy fashion.
Like this. No, it was up and down your lips like this. No, one finger
Just one?
just going down like that. That's what it was.
Sean Marr is so interesting.
As you just stared at him.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't want any more negativity. Stop it, okay? You were a good man.
By the way, we are watching...
Captain.
No.
And you're not.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
No, we're watching Tucker Dale versus Evil right now. After this, we're
I
watching
didn't even
Captain
say-
Hammer.
I didn't even say.
Dr. Evil.
Horrible.
Dr. Horrible. We did it.
Falling down and hitting her head. Knocking herself out.
You didn't high five.
But I don't even know where he took her.
Bonk.
Jangers.
Jangers.
I'm not leaving you here. I'll be fine.
Have you seen Death at a Funeral?
Which one?
The remake.
With
Alan Tudyk. Naked.
Alan Tudyk was in it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Okay.
Wasn't Peter Dinklage in it? I thought Peter Dinklage was in it.
He might be. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I was going to ask you if it was any good.
Go get her.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right, new drinking rule. Drink every time you yawn.
Get out of that little college ticket, would you?
Who the hell is Captain Hammer? Well, Jack, the hammer is his...
Nipples.
Yes.
I was doing Twitch stream.
Oh, someone else had the same idea.
I was doing a Twitch stream and realized that the only way I could white balance the camera properly was if I did this. Because then there was enough. Anyway. And I'm not kidding, that actually happened during the last Red Dead Redemption stream.
And there's Ian chest-exposing himself.
Yeah, and it white balanced.
Ooh, we're gonna change into comfies though, right?
I'm very comfortable. You change.
You've gone elderly on me, Allison.
Ew.
I'm willing to forgive you. But you're gonna have to pay.
Yes, Chad. Ew!
Chad!
Ew!
It's just not very nice of all to kiss. You see, we're making up. So you have to be more passionate than that.
Please. Just stop. Please.
No. Stop. Only just begun.
Why do they always lick?
Ew!
Why do they lick?
I don't know. I've never licked anyone.
Neither have I. Well, except for like jokingly. Like for the purpose of being gross.
No, I'm actually trying to remember if I've... Wait. Never mind then. I've never licked anyone's face. That's gross.
Haven't licked a face.
You haven't licked a face either.
I've licked a face.
Just to be gross?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was like someone I was dating or, you know.
Yeah! Not like a weird thing.
Not like a stranger or someone who has rejected me or that I have tied up.
Why don't you like me?
It's not.
It's just me. Yeah. What? Oh, I thought it might look kind of intimidating. Does it? Sweet.
Oh, they're so cute together.
Dale, you wanna help me here?
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Ian, the Death of the Funeral remake is crap. Alan Tudyk is in... Oh, he's in the original. Dinklage is in both. Good to know.
There's no big deal. I was heading over this way anyway, so.
Dwemer says, oops, I somehow paused the Netflix show and didn't notice until they said ew and looked to see what was gross. No idea.
Chad licked the girl's face.
Yeah, Chad licks the girl's face. We're at the...
Just like right up the cheek.
Yeah.
I like how after the explosion, he's even got like Chad hair
He's
now.
got Chad hair.
Just like pompadour almost. Like we know that Chad hair too.
That was a pretty good kick.
Yeah, I feel like that would knock me out.
Alright, Monique, thanks for hanging out. Ian licked my face at Walmart once. It's kind of my kink. Mine is having vape smoke blown in my face. Hasn't happened in quite a long time.
Yeah, my vape pen broke and I haven't gotten another one.
Well, it is. No wonder we haven't been hanging out.
I can't give you what you need. He's not even trying to fight back. He's just trying to save her.
And then she kicks his ass, right?
No, it's even better. You don't remember this?
No.
It's time for you to feel my pain. Bring it, frat bitch.
Oh, fuck yeah. Chainsaw fight!
Fair. Clink.
We are gonna have to take a pee break, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you know.
And letting all of us know.
Well, I mean, like, they have a right
Yeah,
to
they're
know.
yes. Well, I will vamp for time while you're changing into your comfies and
And nicotining.
urinating.
Got 3 things I gotta do.
That's a big agenda. I'm glad we did this.
Hopefully,
It's been a little while.
you feel up to, like, giving me a massage. Like, right here. Feel this.
No, I'm good.
It's just like a huge knot.
No. I'm not your Chad.
It hurts. Chad wouldn't give a massage.
I'm not your Dale. Or
No,
Tucker.
Jack is Dale.
Yeah.
Jack's your Dale.
That picture. The guy in the middle.
He looks just like that Kentucky Fried College kid down there.
And it says here that single survivor leads police to the Memorial Day killer. Survivors reported to
Gildart says, thanks for the lemonade alert, Jess.
She's
Oh.
now undergoing psychiatric evaluation. Think about it.
You know, it's just a bodily function. When you've had a pitcher of mimosa and you've been sitting for an hour and a half. As far as you should have to pee as well.
I might have been a little dehydrated from all the exercise.
But alcohol is a diuretic. It would make you have to pee.
We really could move off this topic.
But I am of the Leo moon.
Seriously? Oh my god!
I never get to quote it to myself. I never get to. Beat you to it.
The symmetry is just incredible.
That was it. Did you see?
That's the ingredient in caramel tea that can cause an anaphylactic reaction in rare cases when people are allergic to it. Like I said, I don't know weird stuff. But he'll be okay as long as we get him his inhaler.
It was his asthma that got him.
We're not.
Just, well.
So how do they talk their way out of this?
Teeth are clear. And rolling.
For like 1 second, I thought that was Charisma Carpenter. Just like 1 second when it was panned really far
That
away.
happens to me a lot.
What transpired here last night is
You're just be like, is that?
Ian Crisp. Oh. Hey, Dad.
See? Mass suicide with a deranged killer.
Nice.
They did it.
It's kind of a weird. I mean, because she's probably the one that saved them by talking on their behalf.
Buddy, how you feeling?
So it's a weird validation.
Oh, they're going
Looks like it.
walks with fire right now.
Yeah, they're having a moment. That's fine.
Yeah, I gotta tell you.
He got
I don't remember
His fingers
that way.
reattached.
It look funny to you? No, not really. It looks natural. It's good. Hey, by the way, I brought you something. Hey, shut your eyes, okay? Open them.
Aww. The last beer.
Buddy, that's a PBR, buddy. That's big beauty. It's cold too, shoot. What else I got? Oh, these guys.
I remember liking PBR, actually.
like in college or when you were
Yeah,
younger.
in college.
Like of all of the cheap beers that you can afford when you're broke,
Used to
PBR
be
is like
Keystone
the
Li-
champagne of
Keystone
beer.
Light came in a 30-pack. And then once we got older and a little bit more money, like 20, then it
We
was
do
PBR.
PBRs.
Yeah, PBR was fancy.
We'd always have natty lights, which are disgusting.
Yeah, Natty's
and then
the-
we'd get really excited if anyone brought PBRs.
Natty's the frat party bottom drinker beer. Yeah.
It's the we're gonna shotgun this beer.
And weirdly, being in Colorado, most people didn't drink Coors Light.
It's because Coors Light is terrible.
Gotta mention to
Worse than Natty?
We're going bowling.
No.
No, it's not worse than
Yeah,
that.
it's not worse than Natty Light.
You little dickhead. I'm out of here. You were worried about your dad.
I guess it's just beginner's luck.
That girl has got amazing shit. Bowling fingers. I know. Listen,
Aww. Trope subversion.
Clink.
because it sure as heck fire ain't just gonna fall right into your lap. You're right. I know. God, you're hurt. Right, now listen to me. Don't be nervous.
And now he's giving advice.
Oh.
Go, buddy.
Pretty good, this, aren't I?
Ellie, I hope you don't think this is too stupid or whatever, but I got you a little something.
Well, that's so sweet. You don't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to.
Oh my gosh.
You know what that is?
Yes, it's a helmet.
It's a big helmet. I think you know it might just be better if you wear that every day from now on.
So she doesn't keep getting knocked out.
Should we do... I'm thinking, should we do Dr. Horrible or Once More with Feeling?
I think that's a question for them.
Dr. Horrible or Once More with Feeling? And do we have to sing? I don't want
Yes.
to sing.
Yeah, we have
If
to.
it's Dr. Horrible, I don't have to sing.
Yeah, we would have to sing either way because you're choosing A, a musical, and B, it would be copyright stuff.
Yeah, so it's getting blocked no matter what, this stream.
Unless we shout loudly and off key.
No, just singing the song will get it blocked.
Oh my gosh. Should we go help her?
Hell no. Whatever.
Was that a thing? Did he... I missed that little part, but that's fine.
We did it. There's the end of Tucker and Dale.
And I'm gonna take a break for no explicit reason. Just gonna...
I would feel bad doing Once More with Feeling without Audrey. So we should... Yeah, alright. Dr. Horrible.
The rest of my life. I've never seen her before.
I don't want to listen to the advertisements. Damn it. Okay. Alright, we can put this away now. This is not good for anyone at the moment.
What's not?
Nothing. Alright, so we're gonna go to, maybe I did have a lot of mimosa.
How? What? How? 3 excellent questions.
She said that she had Dr. Horrible on Prime. So we're going to queue up Prime. Oh, Jack's got a straw poll. No, Jack. Let's do it. There will eventually be a Dr. Horrible video. Sorry about the phone. The phone is off now. All right. So Jess said she was going to be a minute. You remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark when the Nazi with the burned hand walks into Marion's tent and says, "What shall we talk about?" What should we talk about? We've got a minute. Jack, by the way, if you want to mention we're going to watch Dr. Horrible on social media and you still have my logins, by all means. Doctor... I don't think we've ever watched this on stream, somehow in 5 years. Horrible. There it is. And she's got it. Alright, it's queued up. Russell, never seen Dr. Horrible. I think this evening is the time to remedy that, if you can get yourself a digital copy. Is Dear Boy a tricky guide? Yes! Any of the ones that I get stuck on are tricky. So, all of them is the answer. How far are you in 6 Feet Under? I started season 5. It's really interesting. I love Dick Jenkins in anything that he's in. And I really love the portrayals of the relationships. I was talking with a friend of mine about Michael C. Hall's David's relationship with Keith, I think. This came up on stream, and I handled it a little ham-handedly. But someone was mentioning about how Willow and Tara were sort of a mainstream portrayal of a gay relationship, and I think that 6 Feet Under was airing around the same time, and David and Keith's relationship on the show, I mean, it's an HBO show, so there's like, you know, blowjobs and lots of making out and lots of just lots of sex. And I've never seen a piece of fiction with, a gay relationship with that kind of sex portrayed that graphically, just as it would be with the straight relationships. And it's just kind of interesting to note that I think one of the absolute benefits of representation is just kind of generally in normalization. It annoyed the crap out of me that seeing David and Keith together made me go, oh, as in like I noticed because
Because it wasn't your norm.
Because that's not the norm, or rather that's not the it's not everywhere. But the two straight characters get all pelvic and go at it on the show, and it's like, you don't bat an eye. So that's something I kind of appreciate about the show, is sort of the normalization of, because it should be about the story and the love and the relationships and all of that, but just the fact that, because it's kind of uncommon in conventional media, you notice it, or I noticed it. I was annoyed at my own reaction. Yes, he's very cute. Go.
I'll be fast.
I'm vamping for time without you.
I'll be fast.
And I'm talking about blowjobs and gay sex. It's not my forte.
Supposed to be mine.
Too much wine. Anyway, no, the that's a particular detail I've noticed because of my own set of biases and distractions and stuff like that. Is like, I don't want to notice that just because it's there. I want to get into the story and the relationships and all of that. And David and Keith on the show are probably to me the most interesting, them going to therapy and them trying to get their relationship to work. The one thing that I'm not enjoying about the show, Russell, is the bicker level is particularly high. There's just a lot of characters yelling at each other, and I'm relatively non-confrontational. And so, for me, it's a little bit much. And the other thing is, strangely, the show being staged at a funeral home means that the topic of death comes up quite a bit. Good night, Abby. Thanks for hanging out. Shocking, I know, that the topic of death would come up in the thing, but there's a lot of it's a lot. James Cameron and Mitchell on Modern Family are never fucking physically affectionate. It's pretty lame sauce. I did Facebook Twitter. Oh, that's okay. That's all right, Jack. I love the birdcage. And the one thing I noticed is that Robin Williams and why is his name escaping me right now? Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, is it? Robin Williams and Nathan Lane have a wonderful scene on a bench where Robin Williams gives him a palimony agreement for the first time, and gives this wonderful speech about I have all these things in life. But the only thing that matters is because the only reason it matters is because of you. And they hold hands, but they never kiss in the movie. And the movie came out in the mid-90s, and so, we just weren't there yet. But now watching that movie, it's like, to me, it's kind of a bummer. I'm like, it's just weird. It's just weird. Yes, Karen, Nathan Lane, thank you. The Grandmaster, the bickering got to me too in 6 Feet Under. It's just a lot of fighting. And from Alan Ball, I kind of understand, but, and I just sort of, like, when they start going down certain routes with certain characters, and I go, ugh, yes, the character might behave in this way and whatever, but I don't feel the need to explore this particular direction. I don't know. But I'm enjoying the show. It's exceptionally well made, and the acting is terrific. I think Michael C. Hall's David and Claire are definitely my two favorite characters on the show so far. Anyway, that was a relatively long-winded explanation. Russell says it helped me get through some hard times, ironically. One of the most powerful same-sex scenes I've ever watched is the T-shirt scene in Brokeback Mountain. I have not watched Brokeback Mountain. And it's an Ang Lee film. I should. I recently rewatched Hulk, and wow. But that's very different than Brokeback Mountain.
Yes.
Welcome back. Did you pee already? That was super fast.
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to bring that up again. But that's fine. It's fine. We can bring it up again.
Yes, I haven't watched The Walking Dead in a long time, but I like the relationship between Aaron and Eric. When I was watching, it seemed real to me.
That one was a good relationship, and I don't know if you saw it through to completion. I watched it just
so to speak
up until the part where, spoilers, my students told me that Carl died, and they were really upset about it because Carl's the kid or whatever. But I hated Carl, and so when I heard that he died, I was like, oh, I'm going to start rewatching it then. And then, yeah. But, yeah, that relationship was great, and it was... I'm not going to say spoilers, I'll just imply a teardrop.
Every once in a while, I fall into weird YouTube rabbit holes, and I've not watched The Walking Dead, but I watched a whole ton of Walking Dead reaction videos.
Yeah?
I don't know why that was compelling as it was.
I don't know. It started to feel like it was a fan fiction of itself after a while, which is fine, but there's only so much you can do. Once they had the king and he had like a lion that fought zombies, it was sort of like, okay. Like Negan was alright.
I don't know what I'm going to watch after 6 Feet Under.
You should give that Paul Rudd show a watch again. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Just put it on in the background while you're doing something else, and I guarantee you'll start paying attention to it like I did.
So I told Jack not to tell you, but I've had lots of mimosa at this point.
Oh, you're feeling it? Or you have to pee?
I actually am feeling it now.
You have to pee?
No.
Okay. Well, I was just... You brought it up.
We started watching Next Generation.
Oh. What, is that a bad thing?
No. I was like,
That's a good thing. The more people see Star Trek Next Generation, the better.
Absolutely. But I was just, I thought that maybe you would be the one who wanted to deflower Jack's Next Generation.
There's other ways I can deflower Jack.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Jack.
I've been giving him the skip tour through seasons 1 and 2.
Yes, Ezekiel. That was the name of the king. Sorry. And it was a tiger, not a lion. Sorry. Yeah, I got a lot wrong. I got like the gist of it. King and a big kitty.
I've been giving him the skip tour through season 1 and 2. Because you don't watch Code of Honor. until a person really loves the show.
If you're
You don't need to watch them in order.
No,
That's
you
all.
don't. If you're trying to get someone to buy into Star Trek Next Generation, you do not have them watch in order, especially if it's a show
God, no.
like Next Generation where it is episodic.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have that much of an overarching plot. So you can. That's what I do. I pick and choose when people are just like, I'm not really into
Well,
like,
he
the
took it-
herky sci-fi of the 80s and 90s.
He
It's
took
just
a
like,
shot on his own and gave up on Data Lore, which is like episode 5.
But that's like...
And I know. But he was like, I guess I like Q. And I said, okay, let's watch some episodes. And we sit down, and I said, season 2.
Did you show him the Inner Light?
No, God, we're not skipping ahead that far.
But you should.
But
you
no,
should
no.
skip. You should skip. You should show him, because I know Jack likes watching things that are bad. Also, show him the scene.
I showed him Contagion.
No, the one with Beverly Crusher in Ireland.
Oh, God.
Show him that one.
We will. Yeah, we will. But the
'Cause-
point is to get him into the heart of the good stuff. But there's lore in seasons 1 and 2, including lore in season 1, that you actually have to get. So I said, okay, he liked Q, so we watched Q Who first. And the cube shows up on screen. He's like, oh, is this the boar? And I was like, yes. And the kids say, you wanted to frighten us. We're frightened. You wanted to show us that we were inadequate.
Did you show him Measure of a Man?
No. So we got there. He's like, that was really good. Q Who is the best of the first 2 seasons. Period.
No.
It's the most like seasons 3, 4, and 5. And then we went back, watched Contagion, and I was like, okay, so here's the...
But Measure of a Man is season 2.
I know.
That's the best of season 2.
No,
that is the best
no.
Star Trek episode of all of them.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
You
It's the only one that makes me
Jack
cry.
doesn't have a
Inner
crush
Light
on
makes me
Data.
cry too. Well, it's not just if you have a crush on Data, it's like it's just a beautiful episode.
It is. But Q Who is... Well, anyway, Jack's watching Next Generation.
So, I've been getting into DS9 because of people I've been hanging out with recently. And I was not very into it, but I can tell you what I am into is that it's basically watching Worf date. And it's hilarious. Watching Worf try to maintain a relationship is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
You know what would get me into that show is Snyder.
Oh.
Armin Shimmerman. Mm-hmm. I could be into it just on that basis, but no, I still haven't watched DS9.
So, Odo is also a great character, and he's sort of like if Data were more sassy instead of desiring to be more human, just like desiring to be more sassy. That's Odo. But I love watching Worf like be like, I have feelings, and they go thump thump in my chest area for you.
Well,
That's great.
I like how we suckered everyone into this stream with a little bit of Tucker and Dale and some Whedon, and now we're talking Star Trek. That's my bad. Should we watch a little bit of Dr. Horrible? We're hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's jam. It's loading. It's loading, y'all. Here it goes.
You absolutely... I'm not singing along.
That's, coming along.
Do you know Tucker and Dale versus Evil is almost a decade old now?
Jesus.
A lot of guys ignore the laugh, and that's about standards. I mean, you're gonna get into the evil league of evil. You have to remember laugh.
I actually like O'Brien in DS9, but he is not the reason to watch DS9. You are right.
I love Cole Meany. He had great episodes in TNG.
Mm-hmm.
But my application is strong this year.
It's fun.
A letter of condemnation from the deputy mayor. That's gotta have
I don't know. I feel like the only thing DS9 is really missing is like the Picard-Riker kind of relationship. You know?
How do you replace Patrick Stewart? He's the
Well-
reason that I go back over and over. Even Jack was like, God, his voice is
he's
so
great.
amazing.
Like Cisco
That's
is a
my Jack
great,
voice.
commander, but like
Jack sounds like a Chad.
like Ben Wyatt said in Parks and Rec, when it comes down to it, who do you want to be?
Picard.
Yeah.
Who do you want in charge of your Galaxy-class starship? Jean-Luc Picard.
That's what it comes down to. But yeah, Cisco's great. But
Oh,
it's so
same
very
rules for...
different.
Oh, Dr. Horrible. We don't have any Dr. Horrible rules.
No, this is just have a good time.
Yeah.
Sing a song. And
All right. We'll do songs.
money.
Sad.
Destroying the status quo. Because the status is not quo.
Genitals.
That was only one part, though. And when he says
How much do you want to drink in 15
it's when he
minutes?
says balls, and it's 40 minutes. It's balls, and then he goes, the hammer is my penis. Those are the two genital references.
What's the fourth one? Moist. We'll drink for moist. Tell your friends.
Hello, cutie.
I think you like your buttons too much.
Here's one from our good friend Johnny Snow. Dr. Horrible, I see you are once again afraid to do battle.
I would agree with what you say there, Boris. Yeah. So, Kate Mulgrew is the better actor for sure, but Cisco is a more compelling character. She was really given like the short end of the stick in terms of Star Trek characters, though, like captains at least. But that's fine.
I feel like Picard was the future we all hoped to envision, but after TNG, the captain was not necessarily who we want to be. So basically, yeah, you can't replace Ricard. Keycard.
Captain Ron Rook Ricard.
I think that's kind of the thing. Is I'm a huge fan of theme. Weird. And Picard's sort of the root of all theme in Next Generation.
Long time watcher, first time writing. You always say in your blog that you will show her the way.
Show her you are true villain.
Starfleet's first honors is the truth. Is a historical truth, a scientific truth. Why don't you stop lecturing me, old bald man?
Laundry day. See you there.
I don't.
Under things.
Tumbling.
Wanna say,
Love your hair.
here I go.
Mumbling. With my freeze ray, I will stop
the
the world.
It's not
Oh
a... no.
freeze
Escape
ray, I
now.
will find.
No time to find the words to
Tell you how you make me feel. What's the phrase?
Like
Look
a
at
fool.
cool.
Like a good cool.
Special
like a
needs.
Cool.
Anyways,
With my
the freeze ray, I will stop.
the pain. There it is. It's not a death ray or an ice beam. That's all, Johnny Snow. I just think
you need time to know.
I'm the guy to make it
Real.
real. Feelings you don't dare to feel. Bend the world to our will, and we'll make time stand still. Yes, Jess is off key. Shut up.
Rule the world.
Jess is off key. Ian sounds good. Blah, blah, blah.
Any day.
Jess has a low-key cold fever. And is singing a boy part.
With my freeze ray, I will stop. Hey,
Oh,
Doc.
here's moisture, buddy.
Moist. Clink. Cheers, everyone.
Didn't you want a date last night? Comfort Diamond.
Jess has her heart in the singing, though.
Thank you. I do.
All right, I kind of thought I was
Trying my best over here.
I saw Penny today. You talked to her? So close.
So close.
Just a few weeks away from a real...
Audible connection.
I'm gonna have... Oh my god. Is that friend Monique?
So I've been watching a lot of Dr. Drew lately.
Nancy Drew?
No, Dr. Drew.
Nancy Drew.
No, Dr. Drew.
Dr.
Like from Loveline?
Nancy Drew.
No. The one with the pasty white face and hair.
Bad horse.
What's the nation?
I don't know these ones. I don't know.
Sin. You pointed me at the thing.
These valuations,
So let the games begin.
It is time a show of force.
With the nice of course. Bad horse, bad horse.
We don't have to try it.
Alright, yeah.
If we don't know it, we don't have to try it. It's like karaoke, but it's too fast.
Yeah, no, I was watching Dr. Drew, and he explained the nice guy syndrome, like the explosion of the nice guy syndrome that is occurring lately, he blames it on social media.
There's a nice guy syndrome happening now? I feel like it's been happening for a long time.
Why'd you look at me so intently when you said that?
No, I'm not. No, that was not supposed to be a judgy look. You're a genuinely nice. You're a nice person, not a nice guy.
Are you sure? No, it was just really interesting. He talked about for some reason, the common social practice of trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing in relationships has gone away in favor of social media connections. And so when guys feel an attachment to an individual woman now, they obsess, they center, they focus on her in particular, as opposed to before when you would ask the person out in person or in class or have the conversation. Because, it all starts when you're in high school, I suppose. But it was just, I've never understood that throw. Unrealistic. It was just, I don't know why I was thinking about that, but it came up recently. That's all I got. You don't want to bail me out, that's fine.
I'm not entirely understanding.
I'll just sink in this quicksand that I dug for myself.
What is... So the nice guy syndrome is like what?
He blames it on social media.
But it's not taking action when you're
Well, it's guys so afraid to fail that they don't actually... They're so afraid to be rejected that they don't bother to ask someone out to begin with, right? So they fixate... They say, well, if I hang around long enough, then she'll finally notice me.
The fun part is I feel like that's been what's expected to be the girls' strategy for so long.
Is it?
Yeah, at least back in the day, and how we were raised was all like.
Well, yeah, you don't ask the guy.
You don't ask the guy out.
Right.
You just be around enough so that he notices you and he asks you out. So it's a funny thing that's considered like a nice guy role reversal. It's not. Well, it's not considered
It's
a role
different
reversal.
though,
it's
right?
considered the nice guy, but I think it's considered different because, it was never a. Or at least it wasn't a cultural thing that I'm aware of, that when girls would hang around a guy and he wouldn't ask her out, they wouldn't be like, well, he's a fucking dick then.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, I'm not attractive enough. It was a different thing.
Sure.
Where the onus was upon themselves rather than...
A woman internalizes the rejection and a man makes it about the woman.
Yeah, but I think that's a cultural thing that should be... squash, not necessarily
Oh yeah, I don't know. It was just interesting hearing him talk about. I don't know why I brought up Dr.
The anti-Chad theory.
They reminded me of the nice guys. Did you talk to her? So close. We're on the verge of making a verbal, audible connection. Yeah, what is it? The incel term, I think, now is misused and political in a strange way.
Yeah.
But
well, not misused as much. Well, maybe misused.
Nice guy's sort of the evolution into
Overused.
that. Overused. I think
Yeah.
it's starting to become meaningless.
It's becoming too broad of a term.
Especially once
it was
it just-
definitely a specific thing, and now it's less of a specific thing.
Once it starts being slung as just a
Wait,
insult
we have
or
to
a
sing this one
pejorative.
now. Because this one's the big one.
All right.
You know this one.
You're ready to get ready to mute everyone.
You know this one.
No, I don't know this one.
Yes,
I'm going to
you
be living on those subtitles.
Man's
gotta do what a man's gotta do. Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through.
All that matters, taking matters into your own hands. Soon I'll control everything. Your wishes, your cause. Stand back, everyone, nothing here to see. Just imminent danger in the middle of it, me. Yes, Captain
Hammer's here, air blowing in the breeze.
The day needs my saving
expertise.
A man's
Gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Seems destiny ends with me saving you. The only doom that's looming is you loving me to death. So I'll give you a second to catch your breath. Oh, look who came to join us.
You idiot! Oh wait, no, we're not singing anymore.
Lacey gently wafting curtains. You hammerman, I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be splattered, I'd be crushed under debris. Thank you, sir, for saving me. Man's
gotta do what a man's gotta do.
We need 3 people for this.
Destiny ends in me saving you.
Did you notice that he threw you in the garbage?
We're doing the best we can.
The remote control was in my hand. And not loving me to death. So please give me a second to catch my breath. Balls. Genitals.
Blink.
We tried really hard, you guys.
We're working on it.
Ian doesn't know all the words.
I don't
know all the words.
And we don't have Audrey who can actually sing.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Another one. Any dolt with half a brain
I don't know this one.
could see the humankind has gone insane. To the point
To
where I
where
don't know if
where
I'll upset the status quo. If I throw poison in the water main. Listen close to everybody's heart and hear that breaking sound. Hopes and dreams are shattering apart and crashing to the ground. Cannot believe my eyes. The world's filled with filth and lies. But it's plain to see evil inside of me is on the rise. Penny's part.
I mean,
look around. We're living with the lost and found. Just when you feel you've almost drowned, you find yourself on solid ground, and you believe there's good in everybody's heart. Keep it safe and sound. With hope, you can do your part to turn a life around. I cannot believe my eyes. The world finally growing wise. No, this is Dr. Horrible serving soup now. Some kind of harmony is on the rise. And then they both sing together, and we don't know all the words.
yeah, we can't do the... What is that called when they're singing different lyrics? But
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint. Yeah, I can't do counterpoint.
I love how he's... Nathan Fillion is perfect at portraying, like, slight disgust at things. Here's just like,
The hero that really shouldn't be a hero.
Yeah, it's great. with hope. You
Shattering
can be a
heart
to turn a life
to the
around.
ground. I cannot believe my eyes.
How the world's finally growing
lies.
With flame
Can't
to
you
flame
see? Evil inside of me
is
on the rise.
Yeah.
We killed it.
Him angrily pouring soup in the background is also one of my favorite parts about Dr. Horrible's sing-along block. The first time I saw it, I didn't even notice it. Where he's just in the background with a fake mustache.
I never saw him either.
I love it.
That's honeymoon phase there. You find out someone likes something. We were talking about
Psych,
this,
I
and
love
so
it. Yeah,
you
we were talking
pretend
about
like you
honeymoon
also
phase.
love it.
Wait, have you pretended that you also love something?
Of course, not like recently, but like
Okay,
back when
that's
I
all I
was
was checking.
when I was like in my early 20s and dating someone and I really wanted it to work out. I'd be like, yeah, I love sports bars. That's my favorite.
I can only think of one example.
I love black and white existential French dramas from the 1930s.
I think
They're just pretending like, yeah, I'm into this.
I think mine was, yeah, I loved The Handmaid's Tale. It was very cheery.
See?
The book.
Cheery.
What did I ask her to read?
This is
Like
one of my
Altered
favorite
Carbon,
quotes.
and she
This
had me
is
read The
great.
Handmaid's Tale.
And that one is the same as the top surface one.
And that one is the same as the top surface one.
Like with pie. I just love that analogy. He keeps making like metaphors, analogies to food too.
I haven't watched this since it was on...
No, that's not true
YouTube.
because we
No, because it
live
didn't work
streamed
on
it.
Plex.
No,
We've
we-
not live streamed this.
Yes, we did with Audrey once. We did. We did.
Well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
I'm not fever dreaming that, right? Y'all back me up here. We did. Please help me, Jack. Boris.
Wow, we're still at the same number of people watching the stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our deaf audience.
I think it's because
French kiss or something.
they're talking about cats.
Called him sweet.
Yes.
Oh, are we paying attention to the rules? Genitals moist.
I've just been drinking nonstop,
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
it's fine.
In the evil league of evil.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He's
We
bad.
don't need to do bad horse.
Evil league of evil. He's watching so
I mean, I have to... I feel compelled to try. I've had enough wine. Nice.
Oh no.
High five.
Drink for me, burping.
Alright, I'll drink for you, burping.
You made that a rule.
Clink.
I think you were right. That was a lot of orange juice.
It's a lot of acid.
Yeah.
PD and Captain Hammer are our viewers.
Boris says this is our first time, and Boris is the keeper of the deeper well. So I trust his memory. He cannot tell a lie.
I feel like I definitely remember singing these songs loudly another time though.
Farm Student 11, hello, welcome, welcome. We are drunk, as Karen says. Just way.
Votes nay.
Is
Votes
just
nay.
the only way.
Did it? He votes nay because.
Yours. So we'll kill someone that horse.
Kill someone? Would you do it? To get into the evil league of evil?
Genitals moist. Did I just hear that? Oh yeah. Jack, the drinking rules.
I want to take a shower. I'm not feeling the feeling. Killing is not elegant or creative. It's not my style. You got more than enough evil hours to get in.
I'm not a henchman. I'm Dr. Horrible.
I've got a PhD in horror.
I too have a PhD in horribleness.
I deserve to get in. You know I do.
But killing.
Hourglass.
Foreshadowing.
President.
How did he make this sad?
And I won't feel a thing. That's how he made it sad.
Do you like Felicia?
I love Felicia.
I love Felicia.
The vertebrae of sin?
I watched. What was
Have you
her,
seen all
what
her
was
Supernatural
um,
episodes?
No, but what was her?
Well,
Her book
Guild.
is awesome. I loved her first book.
Yeah, the book was great, but she had a YouTube series, I think, on her
Yeah. Well,
What was
she
that
had
called,
she had a
though?
whole network. I don't remember.
Was it just called The Guild?
Oh, The Guild. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
No, I watched all of that
Her
back
book-
in college when it was coming out.
For anyone doing like guerrilla video creation or writing or anything like that, her book is so. Oh, sorry.
Grew up
Lost and lonely.
High voice. Thinking love was a fairy tale, and trouble was made only for me. Even in the darkness, every color can be found. Every day of rain brings water flowing to things growing in the ground. See? Yay, they remember. The Guild. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I got it. I got there.
Coping.
Dreams are easy to achieve. If hope is all I'm hoping to be. So beautiful. I'm your hurtless one with God's it worth around. Every drop of rain will keep you growing. These tears sowing in the ground. Keep your head up, Billy Buddy.
Are we done?
It's like Captain Hammer's birthday.
Yep. We did it.
Killed it. I'm not the biggest fan of her singing though. No.
I'll be interested in knowing thing of him.
Who? Felicia Days? Or mine? Or yours?
No, yes is the answer to that question.
To ours.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here it comes. I love how simplistic his costume is.
Just a hammer.
On a t-shirt. It's not even...
Most, other than the audio, most of this
You
could be
look
shot.
horribly familiar.
Most of this could be shot with a cell phone
That's
camera now. I
another
love
one
it.
of my favorite moments, though. I don't go to the gym. I'm just naturally like this. I want to say that all the time about my body. Can we start saying that this year?
What?
I don't go to the gym. I'm just naturally like this.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm in.
Apparently, the only signature.
That was my fist. With a pin in it. Funny.
God, Nathan Fillion's good.
He's good at everything.
I can't watch The Rookie. I have not been able to watch The Rookie yet. Did you watch Castle? I made you watch some Castle.
Remember when we got to meet him and I got to hug him
yeah.
and he was like an oak tree of a man.
Was that the photo you were so uncomfortable
Nervous.
taking alone, so
Nervous.
you made me take the photo with you?
Very nervous.
And so it's a beautiful man, it's a beautiful woman, and then a
No,
giant...
that was Spike. That
Oh,
was
yeah, it was
James
Spike.
Masters. I got
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion alone.
Yeah, you got Nathan... I made
But I
you go
got to
take Nathan
hug
Fillion
him,
alone.
and he was just thick. He's just a thick person, like in a beautiful, thick, like hugging a tree.
The picture of you and James Marsters and me on the side is the worst photo in the world if you don't crop me out of
But
it.
that's my favorite.
And I'm not being
No,
self-deprecating.
that's my favorite part, though, is you told me to crop you out of it, and then I did.
And it
made
was
my-
such a
I
better
made it my
photo.
profile picture, but as soon as I did, you messaged me and you're like, "You cropped me out." I see. I was like, "You told me to."
I'm human.
Oh, here we go.
I can't take a photo with James. You
This
gotta
one's
come
gonna
with
be hard.
me.
This one's gonna be hard. His peers as a moral dilemma, because at first is eliminate the worst of the thing that devoured humanity. And first it was true. With you have shown
Show
me
me
the
the
light. It's a brand new day.
day.
I can never get that first part right though. All the birds
Birds are singing that you're gonna die.
All I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day. All the times you beat me and cut yourself forgive. All the times and I owe it all to you. Show me the light. It's a brand new me. I've got no remorse. Now the water's rising, but I know the course. Gonna shock the world. Gonna show bad horse. It's a brand new day. Penny will see the evil me. Not a joke, not a dork, not a failure. And she may cry, but her tears will dry as I hand her the keys to a shiny new Australia. Yeah, the sun is high. All the angels sing because you're gonna die. All the heads and laugh, come a funny guy.
I can't do this one. Tell everyone goodbye.
It's a brand new day.
All right.
That's when he finally got the motivation to finish up his freeze ray. Brand new Australia for Jack.
The Grandmaster, the rookie, is really good. That's good to hear. I love Nathan Fillion, of course. Who doesn't?
Aw, I'm pretty.
He's talking to me.
Ian is very pretty. Goldie's cleaning up the streets. Tar. So they say that it's free love, so romantic.
The one on the left looks familiar.
Thanks to you. Thanks to me.
Thanks to me.
It's the perfect story.
It's Stephen Fury!
So they say that was leading the way.
And that's Marty Noxon!
To glory. Let's all be our best. Next up, who's gay?
That just blew my mind.
Saved her life. We think she works with the homeless and doesn't eat meat. We have a problem with her. This is hair. This is so nice. Might sleep with the same girl twice. They say it's better the second time. They say you get to do the weird stuff. We do the weird stuff. It's the perfect. Oh, she has frozen yogurt for him and he's not there.
Oh.
It's pretty okay. After years of stormy sailing, have I finally found the bay. This is not good math.
No. Moist.
So happy ending. So they say, not for me anyway. Should I stop pretending? Or is this a brand new day? For a sweater vest. Death Ray. With tape. Oh, we're here. We're like here.
Yeah, that's it.
It really does go by quickly.
It's about to get real.
Though this might be the funniest song coming up of the whole thing. It may not be too classy, begging just to eat. But you know who did that? Lassie. She always gets a treat. Misplayed.
Everyone should have the basic. You know what? I don't have time to keep going. When I fell deeply in love.
Oh man, maybe this should be the opening to a Comic-Con talk. I hate the homelessness problem that plagues our city. I open with Snyder.
Sort of a quiet nerdy thing. Poor Penny.
Yeah.
But here it is. This is the best parody hero song I've ever heard.
I will try.
May not seem too classy. Begging just to eat. But you know who does that? Lassie. And she always gets a treat. Wonder what your part is. Cause you're homeless and depressed. But home is where the heart is. The real home's in your chest. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's got villains they must face. they're not as cool as mine. Well, you'll know it's fine to know your place.
Everyone's a hero in their own way.
In their own, not that heroic way. My girlfriend Penny. Yeah,
we totally
had sex. She told me there's so many different muscles I can flex. There's the deltoids of compassion. There's the abs of being kind. There's enough to bash in heads. You've got to bash in minds. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's got something they can do. Get up, go out and fly. Especially that guy who smells like poo.
You know,
it's
everyone's a
great.
hero in their own way.
You and me, and mostly me and you. Yeah, no, I love this. This is like the best. And the fact that like everyone is sitting around being like, yeah.
I do smell like shit.
You're right. We are all heroes.
Alcoholic bums.
Everybody!
Everyone's a hero in their own way. We're heroes trail.
If
it's hard.
If you're not
a
friggin'
tard,
tard, we'll prevail.
Everyone's a hero in their own way.
Everyone's a hero in their... That's the laugh he's been practicing.
Russell, I am speaking at Denver. Well, I think I'm speaking at Denver Comic Con.
I'm one condemning you, lined up like lemmings, you're up in the water. Why can't they see what I see? Why can't they hear the lies? Why do the fiends too pricey for them to realize your disguise is slipping? I think you're slipping. Now that your saviors are still in the grave, you're beginning to fear me. Cave and feel thunder, I still have to wonder, do you even hear me? I can your pain, the kind you can't suffer quietly. Fire up your brain, remind you inside your rioting society is slipping. Everything's slipping away. So, go ahead. Say it was horrible.
I don't.
The tale.
The heroes are all over with.
Nail. Oh, that was that part. Everything I ever. And social change.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Oh, rebels turn. You people all have to learn. Let's go away to burn. Burn. That's 2 hours. Burn. And then it's, and a penny good, I would give anything not to have her see. It's gonna be bloody head up, Billy Buddy, no time for mercy. Here goes no mercy. Aww. And he doesn't want to do it though. That you can see it in his face. He's holding it like, oh. I love this too. Nathan Fillion coming back. Here he is. It's great. What? Middle finger.
Looks like Dr. Horrible's moving up. Let's see if this one looks any better than your other.
Wow! It's great. Oh, whoever.
So he kills her.
But it was with the weapon that he made.
I think this is what pain feels like. Oh, Mama! Someone turn
And he looked relieved for a second that no one was hurt, and then...
How did...
I think it's that... It's what she says that really gets you, though, with the... Captain Hammer will save us. You're just like, he's the one that shot the in it, and then, but that's okay. But that's okay. Here goes no mercy. So he gets
Good makeup. They switched it, so now he's got some darkness under his eyes.
Here lies everything, the world I wanted at my feet. My victory's complete, so hail to the King. And everything you ever arise and see. So your world's benign. Oh, you think justice has a voice, and we all have a choice. Now your world is mine. Everything you ever, and I am fine. Country mourns, what's her name?
Country mourns, what's her name? Oh, and Marty Noxon and David Fury are crying.
And Moist and Dr. Horrible are robbing banks and not feeling anything. Now they like Dr. Horrible. I like how they've got the Bad Horse singers still bopping by the door.
I like how we just shotgun boxed Boda.
Bum, 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 bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum.
It's so good. It's
beautiful.
so like
It's beautiful.
incredibly cheesy, and yet your heart feels
yeah, you
like
feel
it's breaking.
something.
Now the nightmare's real. Now Dr. Horrible is here to make you quake with fear, to make the whole world kneel. Everything you ever, and I won't feel a thing. That's so mean. That's so mean. And then it's just silent. Yeah. Thank you, Boris. He was singing along, like, you can tell. I can tell, Boris, that you were singing along, like, out loud, but you typed it out so that we could know. Ugh. See, correct.
Well, this stream got banned.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Now the nightmare's real. Now Dr. Horrible is here. So I had a great moment for one of my board game friend birthday nights.
Yeah.
And they rented out a karaoke room. They're like trying to find songs on this app because it's just like a thing where you cast the song up and then you karaoke to it. And I look up Dr. Horrible and they only had one Dr. Horrible song. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I put it up and it's in the queue. And then as soon as it came up and it was my song, I put it up there.
Yeah.
But like 4 of the people were just like, I'm singing, I don't care who did that, I'm singing. And they stood up, and I was like, my people. Yay.
Yeah, I really need to watch more of it. Well,
it's not watch more of it. It's like, I feel like it would be fun to do one of your, like an analysis of it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. There's tons of stuff, which is crazy that it's 40 minutes long.
But the fun part is analyzing who is the hero and who is the villain in the story. And when you come down to it, if you're trying to look at who the hero is and who the villain is in traditional hero arc, hero's journey kind of situations, Dr. Horrible is not the hero. Captain Hammer is not the hero. The only real hero in the story is Penny.
Right.
So it's between 2 villains, really, who are... But
there's lots of stuff.
But there's a lot of really, I don't know. It's an interesting character analysis, theme analysis thing to pick apart.
There will be a Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog episode guide. All of one episode long. At some point. All right, my friends. We should go ahead and wrap up there. Thank you for hanging out. We do one of these...
Penny is the hero, right?
Yeah, Penny is the hero.
No, I'm sorry. It's a little delayed, but they're catching up to what I was saying earlier, which... Like, I don't feel like I can let that go yet. She's the only one who's actually been actively trying to benefit humanity
trying to save the homeless. Yeah.
And she's the one who, like, in the song that she sings, it's revealed that she does have, like, a harder backstory, which most heroes in the hero journey, the traditional Greek cycle of a hero's journey, start off with a tragic backstory. And we're supposed to be understanding, like, it's framed from Dr. Horrible's point of view, right? So he's supposed to be the hero, and that means that we're seeing it from his point of view, and so he's the one who... I'm rambling, sorry.
No, it's okay.
So his tragic backstory is not being good enough of a villain and not being confident enough to talk to the girl that he likes. And ouch. Okay. Tragedy. Sucks.
Yeah.
But
kind of.
Captain Hammer doesn't have any backstory that's given to him. He, like, the most that we know about him is, I'm just naturally like this. So he's never known pain, and that's why at the end, when he finally feels it for the first time, he doesn't know how to cope with it. Whereas a traditional hero is supposed to be someone who is very well versed in pain, and therefore they know how to navigate it and how to help others through it, and that's why they're trying to prevent it from happening to others. So Penny is really, even in the traditional Greek arc of hero, she's the hero.
Yeah.
Even though she's not the main character. But it's great. And that's what makes this a tragedy instead of a comedy.
I think you just wrote the episode guide.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to save this stream.
Sorry, I'll stop rambling.
You're not rambling. Good rambling. I
really like classical themes, you guys. That's like what I do. And when I can find them and apply them to things,
all right,
I get,
my friends.
Really excited.
Say goodnight, Jess.
Good night, Jess.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully an edit stream this week. Maybe possibly the podcast for Monday is already recorded. That's Podcast of the Nerd. And then after Angel will be the Firefly episode. So thanks so much. It was a lot of fun. Sleep well.
I have to pee again. Oh my god, did you turn it off yet?
I haven't hit stop yet.
Damn it.